So when we're talking about responsibility versus authority, one of the things, I went back and I reviewed that video again because I hadn't seen it in a long time. One of the things that TFM brings up that I don't think anybody is bringing up right now is that if you want a man to lead, we need men to be more lead. We need you to be leaders. We need you to step up to the plate and be more responsible. If you want a man to lead, just the word leadership, just the word lead implies what? Authority. You are not a leader unless you have the authority for people to affect whatever it is that you need to do as your responsibility as a leader. Leadership implies authority. Why? Because it's on a hierarchy. This is why, and I thought about this. I really probably should write an essay about this. This is why people struggle with responsibility versus authority. Well, you mean like Piers Morgan was just like hemming and hawing about this. You think that you own a woman? No, but I have authority over her until I don't. So she's not my slave. She's free to walk away anytime she wants. And yeah, I'll probably get raked over the coals in divorce court or whatever, right? But I have authority. I have authority as long as I can maintain that. It's, again, heavy is the crown. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Ladies, if you want your man to step up, here's one for the ladies. If you want your man to be a leader, don't say, oh, I'm going to let him be a leader. No. You need to understand the difference between leadership and then responsibility and authority. It's not about, oh, I'm going to let him. If you think this, I'm going to let him lead. No, that's not it. You're going to defer authority to him. That's what you're going to do. You're going to say, you know what? I trust you with my life. My analogy is like the parachute analogy, right? How do I vet a woman? Well, here's what you do. You come home from, how do I know I should marry this girl? Okay. Does she trust you with your life? Or with her life. And then the parachute analogy is this. You come home from work, or you come home one day and you have 2 parachutes in your hand and you go, honey, we're going skydiving. I know it's a big shock. Hey, well, you said you want to do something fun. So we're going to go and do something fun. We're going to go skydiving. I have our parachutes. I packed yours. It's great. I got mine. We're ready to go. Do you go parachute? Do you jump out of a plane with the parachute that your husband or your boyfriend packed for you? Do you? Or do you want some like trained professional? Or do you want some, like, are you going to defer that authority to someone else? Or do you put that much trust in your husband? What that is an analogy for ladies. Do you trust this man with your life? Because I would say that probably in modern marriage, 90% of women do not trust their husbands with their lives. And if you can't trust your husband with your life, how can you trust him with the directing your kids? How can you trust him with, okay, we're going to move to this place. You're going to get your junior's going to go to this school. How do you trust him to drive the bus? It's not a collected effort. It's called leadership, and there is no leadership without authority. And that was a quote. I mean, again, I'm quoting TFM from that video. Well, responsibility without authority is slavery. Yes. But you know what else is? There is no leadership without authority. And that is something that I really wish Tate would have been a little bit more accurate. Maybe he couldn't because he just didn't know. But like when you're talking to somebody like Piers Morgan, and you're trying to explain the concept, I guess, of authority, that needs to be a part of that equation. If you want men to lead, the men have to have authority. They have to be able to have control over you. You have to trust them with your life, and women will not do that today because we've taught generation after generation to think of men as untrustworthy, to think of men as buffoons, to think of men as abusers, to think of men as like incompetence. They can't change the tire. They can't tie their own tie. Can't fucking tie their own shoes. We think that men are either incompetent, they're abusers, or they're buffoons.